Welcome to the 2021 Learning Environments Australasia Awards. This is the 13th Regional Awards, recognising excellence in educational facilities across the Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand and Singapore. My name is Jacqueline Robson and I will be hosting today's announcement. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. I would also like to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. The Learning Environments Australasia Awards are usually presented at a gala dinner event during the Learning Environments Australasia Annual Conference. This year, the conference was to be held in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. However, due to COVID-19, the conference has been regrettably cancelled. And so we welcome you to this online event and hope that wherever you are, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, that you will enjoy this presentation whilst joining us to celebrate the projects in this year's awards. First, we'll hear from the current Chair of Learning Environments Australasia, Marino Rossi. Marino is based in Adelaide, South Australia.
Welcome everyone to the Learning Environments Australasia Awards program. I'm delighted to have you join us in this recorded format, much as it was 12 months ago when my predecessor Chris Bradbury presented the awards program from New Zealand. At that stage, reflecting on the uncertainty ahead due to COVID. And 12 months on, I think it's fair to say that uncertainty is still with us. It's presented us with various challenges along the way. But I'd like to think a sense of positivity going forward in the way our governments across Australia and New Zealand are presenting roadmaps to a sense of normality over the coming months towards the end of the year and certainly into 2022. If you are watching from a lockdown situation, our thoughts go out to you. We hope this program gives you a bit of a lift in the sense that despite all the challenges around us, things do go on as best they can in the way we present material and celebrate success along the way. Success for us through the awards is about creating an advocacy tool for Learning Environments Australasia in the sense of what I call the two-way street between educators and designers. In that sense, educators coming to designers to promote new ways of learning, new pedagogy, new curriculums, asking for spaces to support that. And I think designers coming back with exploring new ways to encourage those investigations and provocations to occur, and new opportunities in the way spaces can be designed to support them. So the awards celebrate those instances where those things occur. And if you look over the awards tonight, also look back over the awards over the last few years, and then project forward, there's a story there. There's a story there about how advancements in learning pedagogy and curriculums have been accommodated within learning spaces. So to take a few examples, the importance of outdoor learning over the last few years has created a whole new environment in itself. There's certainly been a lot of focus on the flexibility of internal spaces to accommodate new curriculums that are still being evolved. So advancements in STEM, what are the new curriculums of the future? Certainly evolving around the ideas of entrepreneurship and the soft skills that go with that. How do we create spaces to support that? We're also seeing advancements in schools as community hubs. So the context of a whole school being used to unite a community and create networks of support. And that's particularly important as our society becomes more complex and culturally diverse. I think there's going to be a lot of talk around spaces that promote wellness within school environments in the future. And also the big one, of course, is global sustainability. Our students themselves are more acutely aware than ever of how sustainability will be a big part of their future. And what better way to reinforce that importance than to have a school environment designed to really promote and encourage sustainability in both the way the school is built, the materials that are used, but also the way it interacts with its external environment. So there, I think, some of the exciting journeys ahead. They are the sort of journeys that are celebrated by our awards program. They are judged, they are assessed, they are reviewed and benchmarked, and ultimately, as you'll see in the presentation tonight, I think promote a lot of discussion amongst yourselves, your colleagues, whether they're LEA members or not. And there's a publication that's produced at the end of this that's available as a excellent resource into the future to really elaborate on those stories. So I commend the awards to you. Enjoy viewing, and thank you very much for watching.
Well, hello to all of our friends from Learning Environments Australasia. My name is Andrew Ford. I'm Forbo's Education Sector Leader. Well, here we are today, all together in the only way possible, to celebrate the wonderful work of our architects, our educators, all working together to create healthier and more engaging and amazing learning environments, much needed for today and for tomorrow. We did miss seeing you earlier this year. Like you, we were excited about the possibility of getting together. We had some wonderful and even amazing flooring ideas to show you. We really did. We had some very cool new high-tech textiles, unique and beautiful carpet tiles, and amazing new resilient flooring. Plus, we had some other a little bit wild concepts to show you. It's flooring, right? It's possible. Well, anyway, we do look forward to showing you some of those amazing flooring ideas and concepts. Let's all plan to get together a few days earlier and stay a few days later. There'll be so much to catch up on. In the meantime, our hearts and our sincere thanks do go out to the organising committees for Brisbane and for New Zealand. You had wonderful events planned, awesome speakers, wonderful work by architects and educators to celebrate. If anything, COVID has only re-emphasised the need for uncompromising design and good research into learning environment design. We know that the members of the Learning Environments Australasia have not wavered from the Charter and continue to merge your depth of design knowledge with modern pedagogy to create some truly amazing spaces. Today is once again about recognising those amazing spaces and the value that they will add to today's and future generations. At Forbo, we have remained absolutely resolute and focused on our goals and ambitions to create better learning environments. We're pushing the boundaries in design and material structures. We're leading the charge to continually reduce and seek to eliminate our carbon footprint. Our new collections are specifically developed for learning environments. They perform better, they're safer, healthier, and much more engaging. Their amazing design potential ensures that they can contribute to the learning experience. They're able to reflect, communicate, and even guide users. Our sustainability roadmap is paying excellent environmental dividends for Australian natural habitats. This undertaking is not about offsetting or about compensating. It's about restoring biodiversity and replacing what was lost previously through industry. Please enjoy these awards and know, as a partner, we at Forbo love the work you do. For that, we thank you. We'll continue to support LEA in 2022, and we look forward so much to meeting as many of you as possible again sometime soon. Please feel free to obviously click on the links that we have at our Facebook page, Instagram, and LinkedIn apps for a sneak peek of some of our latest creations. Once again, thank you, congratulations, and enjoy being a part of this wonderful community. We certainly do. Bye now.
Thank you, Marino and Forbo Flooring. The Learning Environments Australasia Awards for Excellence in Education Facility Design are an incredible opportunity to identify and celebrate the best and most innovative examples of contemporary learning spaces. This year, there are 83 entries from across Australia, New Zealand and Singapore. Thank you to all the entrants into the awards. Thank you for sharing your projects and knowledge with us. The projects have been entered into 8 different categories, and they are judged using specific assessment criteria. The intent of the 8 categories is to be able to recognise and compare similar types of projects in terms of cost, scope, complexity and scale. Thank you to the 16 volunteer jury members who have spent many weeks assessing these entries. These judges are architects, educators, academics, building professionals and educational facility planners, and have used their expertise in judging the entries. All of the judges have commended the excellent calibre of the entries into this year's awards. Thanks also needs to be given to the Learning Environments Australasia Committee, all whom are volunteers and have contributed a lot of their spare time and not so spare time to bring the Learning Environments Australasia members and sponsors events such as this. The 2021 Contemporary Learning Spaces book, which features each project entered into these awards, is also available for purchase from the Learning Environments Australasia website. But now on to the awards announcements. First, we will introduce each category and its judges, and then announce the commendations and then winners of each category. The winner of each of the 8 categories is then judged for the overall winner by a separate judging panel. This will be announced at the end. Our first category is New Construction, Entire New Educational Facility. This category is for new educational facilities on a new site or campus. These new projects often involve master planning and provide for initial infrastructure. They may often be the first significant community buildings within a new suburb. There were 8 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Helen Anderson from New Zealand, Darren Cox from New South Wales, Matthew Todd also from New South Wales. In this category, we have one winner only. The winner for the category of New Construction, Entire New Educational Facility is Tech Park Manuko Institute of Technology in Auckland, New Zealand by ASC Architects. The judges have this to say. Tech Park Manuko Institute of Technology is an entirely new educational facility intended to accommodate all of the Institute's professional engineering and trade schools. This facility responds to the commonalities of the tech industries and their training approaches, as well as the highly specialised needs of the individual disciplines. Tech Park is an outstanding example of clarity of educational purpose delivered in the design outcome in context of shifting from traditional spaces and teaching to a facility that fully supports the learning future of the engineering and trades. Congratulations to ASC Architects and Tech Park Manuko Institute of Technology. Our next category is New Construction or New Individual Facilities over 8 million Australian dollars. This category is for a new building or facilities built into an existing campus or school and valued over 8 million. There were 26 entries into this category. The judges for this category were John Ward from New South Wales, Liz Fu from Tasmania, Peter Farrar-Smith from Western Australia. There is one commendation and 2 winners. A commendation is awarded to the Marion Centre, Brigadine College, Queensland, Australia. Blight Rayner Architecture in collaboration with Brigadine College. There are 2 winners in Category 2, New Construction or New Individual Facilities over 8 million. The first winner is Albius Fay Building, Iona Presentation College, Western Australia by EIW Architects in collaboration with Notosh. The judges said, the Albius Fay Building is an excellent example of a contemporary design that still retains its linkage to the past. The interior is visually stunning with extensive use of glazing and tall voids, creating a feeling of light and space that inspires contemplation. Traditional learning spaces make way for less rigid and formal spaces that spill out seamlessly into common areas. Excellent connectivity between spaces, both vertically and horizontally, contribute to a sense of cross-curricular collaboration and cooperation. This will no doubt become a place where students and teachers feel inspired and energised. Congratulations to EIW Architects, Notosh and Iona Presentation College. The second winner in Category 2, New Construction or New Individual Facilities over 8 million, is Hillbrook Anglican School Upper Campus Precinct, Queensland, Australia, by BSPN Architecture in collaboration with Hillbrook Anglican School. The judges described this project as Hillbrook Anglican School Upper Campus Precinct showcases respect to the community and impressive connectivity between indoor and outdoor learning spaces. The architects were faced with site constraints and challenging topography, but created a rich and inviting terraced courtyard that doubles as both a performance space as well as an outdoor learning area, now known as the heart and focal point of the school. The outcome of this project is a harmonious blend of contrasting elements at play. The challenge of topography, which was once a hindrance, is arguably the largest contributor of success, resulting in a multi-tiered and interconnected precinct. Congratulations to BSPN Architecture and the Hillbrook Anglican School. Category 3 is for new construction or new individual facilities under 8 million Australian dollars. There were 18 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Deb Auckland, South Australia, Vicky Steer, Victoria, John Hay, Queensland. There are 4 commendations and 1 winner. The first commendation is awarded to Emmanuel Lutheran College Building B, Bunya, Queensland, Australia. Bickerton Masters in collaboration with Emmanuel Lutheran College. The second commendation is awarded to St Clair's Primary School, Stage 3, Victoria, Australia, Rome Architects. The third commendation is awarded to Calesta College Performing Arts and Music Learning Facility, Victoria, Australia, Crozier Scott Architects. The fourth and final commendation is awarded to St Louis de Montfort's Primary School Stage 1, Phase B, New Learning Centre, Victoria, Australia, by Minx Architecture. The winner of Category 3, New Construction or New Individual Facilities valued under 8 million, is Leperton School and Community Hall Redevelopment, New Plymouth, New Zealand, by Robertson Hitzia Architects. The judges for this category said, the Leperton School and Community Hall Redevelopment project is infused by the ethos of learning to learn together. Extensive consultation and collaboration involving the entire village community informed a design solution that simply but clearly articulates the spatial requirements of the collaborative teaching practice the school has been developing for over a decade. The outcome is a beautiful community centre that is the heart and soul of this small rural village of Taranaki, New Zealand. Congratulations to Robertson Hitzia Architects and the Leperton School. The next 2 categories relate to the renovation and modernisation of existing buildings. Renovation imposes different constraints and possibilities when compared to a new building. Category 4 is for renovation or modernisation valued over 5 million Australian dollars. There were 3 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Helen Anderson from New Zealand, Darren Cox from New South Wales, Matthew Todd also from New South Wales. There is 1 winner awarded in this category. The winner of Category 4 for renovation, modernisation over $5 million is Catholic College Sale, St Patrick's Refurbishment, Victoria, Australia, by Y2 Architecture. The judges said, Catholic College Sale has renovated an historical boarding school to create 6 renovated learning studios with breakout spaces, a new conference room, offices, staff room, reception area, library and a Year 12 study centre. This is an outstanding renovation that has met its brief to preserve a beautiful heritage building while creating a future-focused learning environment that honours its Catholic identity. Congratulations Y2 Architecture and Catholic College Sale. Category 5 is for renovation modernisation valued under 5 million Australian dollars. There were 8 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Scott Alterator from Victoria, Jenny Webster from Victoria, Chantel Love, South Australia. There are 2 commendations and 1 winner. A commendation is awarded to Niall Victoria Australia by K20 Architecture. The second commendation is awarded to Penley and Essendon Grammar School Music House, Victoria, Australia by McBride Charles Ryan. The winner of Category 5 for renovation modernisation valued under $5 million is the Bibliothèque, New South Wales, Australia by BVN and International Grammar School. The judges said, the exercise in careful listening and alignment of education and design is evident in every feature of the Bibliothèque project at International Grammar School. In combining junior and senior libraries, BVN has delivered a new focus in the heart of the school, set against the hustle of Sydney streets and enveloped by the energy of the campus. The Bibliothèque offers a meeting place for visitors and a sanctuary for students and staff to recharge, concentrate and focus. Congratulations to BVN and the International Grammar School. Category 6 is for small projects valued under 2 million Australian dollars. There were 5 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Deb Auckland from South Australia, Vicky Steer, Victoria, John Hay from Queensland. There is 1 commendation and 1 winner in this category. A commendation is presented to the John B. Fairfax Learning Centre, New South Wales, Australia by BVN. The winner of Category 6 for small projects valued under 2 million Australian dollars is St Thomas Ecology and STEAM Centre, South Australia by Grieve Gillette Anderson. The judges said, St Thomas School has utilised, adapted and added onto an existing industrial building for primary year students. Established as an ecology and STEAM centre, the project team undertook an in-depth consultation process in developing the brief. This established a strong foundation to develop specialist teaching spaces that also have a multi-purpose educational function. By retaining and extending the existing building and indoor and outdoor learning areas, a wide range of educational learning opportunities have been provided within a sustainable architectural solution. Congratulations to all involved in this project. Category 7 is for landscaping or outdoor learning areas. There were 10 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Helen Anderson from New Zealand, Darren Cox from New South Wales, Paul Johnson from South Australia, Matthew Todd. There are 2 commendations and 1 winner. The first commendation has been awarded to Karayan Birrali Family Centre, Victoria, Australia by Oka Landscape. The second commendation has been awarded to Woodcroft College ELC, South Australia by Swanbury Penglaze. The winner for landscaping or outdoor learning areas is Scotch College Teaching and Learning Building, Western Australia by 4 Landscape Studio. The judges said, Scotch College has enhanced its learning and teaching precinct by creating a landscape that is a coherent extension to the buildings and takes the mathematics and music curriculum into the outdoors. The effectiveness of moving learning outdoors while retaining the opportunity for students to switch to non-classroom mode and socialise is clearly seen in the mix of semi-enclosed and open spaces, plus casual corners with variable use seating. This is an outstanding project where the landscape design outcome demonstrates that the brief has been realised in an elegant, functional and pedagogically robust space for learning, teaching and socialising. Congratulations to 4 Landscape Studio and Scotch College. Our final category is Category 8, an innovative education initiative. Submissions can be either buildings and/or programs that demonstrate innovation in learning environments. There were 5 entries into this category. The judges for this category were Jenny Webster from Victoria and Chantel Love from South Australia. There are 2 winners in this category. The first winner of Category 8, an innovative education initiative, is Timber Outdoor Classrooms Program, Auckland, New Zealand by Andrew Barry Lab. The judges said, finding freedoms within a constraining environment is the mark of a great designer. Andrew Barry Lab has certainly proven itself by finding innovative ways to provide beautiful outdoor classrooms for low socioeconomic neighbourhoods in Auckland. The Timber Outdoor Classrooms program consults with school educators and leaders to build needs-based outdoor learning spaces on a pro bono basis using students from the nearby School of Architecture. Congratulations, Andrew Barry Lab. The second winner of Category 8, an innovative education initiative, is Unboxy Victoria, Australia by Y2 Architecture. The judges said, the concept for Unboxy is an ingenious and generous response to assist schools in the transition through our new COVID environment. Designed by Y2 in conjunction with I=D+E, the idea of Unboxy is a kit of parts that students can manipulate to create their own environment and affords to some sense of control over what has been a disruptive time of learning between the school and home environments. As an innovative education initiative, Unboxy is particularly inspiring as a truly student-centred tool for learning and one that has no prescribed outcome other than to allow students the freedom to create their own environment in a safe, simple and fun way. The design of the component parts means Unboxy is generic enough to take on any form, yet cleverly detailed to ensure constructability and allow a sense of achievement. Congratulations, Y2 Architecture. And a huge congratulations to all the winners and commendations in all 8 categories. The overall winner is selected from the winner of each category. Just to expand on these again, they were Category 1, Tech Park Manuko Institute of Technology, Auckland, New Zealand by ASC Architects. Category 2, New Individual Facilities over 8 million Australian dollars, Albius Fade Building, Iona Presentation College, Western Australia by EIW Architects in collaboration with NOTOSH. And Hillbrook Anglican School Upper Campus Precinct, Queensland, Australia by BSPN Architecture in collaboration with Hillbrook Anglican School. Category 3, New Individual Facilities under 8 million Australian dollars, Leperton School and Community Hall Redevelopment, New Plymouth, New Zealand by Robertson Hitzia Architects. Category 4, Renovation and Modernisation valued at over 5 million Australian dollars, Catholic College Sale, St Patrick's Refurbishment by Y2 Architecture, Victoria, Australia. Category 5, Renovation, Modernisation valued under 5 million Australian dollars. The Bibliothèque New South Wales, Australia by BVN and the International Grammar School. Category 6, Small projects valued under 2 million Australian dollars. St Thomas Ecology and Steam Centre, South Australia by Grieve Gillette Anderson. Category 7, landscaping and outdoor learning areas. Scotch College Teaching and Learning Building, Western Australia by 4 Landscape Studio. Category 8, an innovative education initiative. Timber Outdoor Classrooms Program, Auckland, New Zealand by Andrew Barry Lab. And Unboxy Victoria, Australia by Y2 Architecture. Congratulations! Now it's time to move on to the overall winner. The judges for the overall winner of the LEA Awards for 2021 were Mark Freeman from Victoria, Craig Wattam from Victoria, and Sue Wittennoom from New South Wales. I am now pleased to introduce Mark Freeman, the chairperson for the overall jury panel. Mark is joining us from Victoria, which is currently in lockdown. Mark, tell us what the panel thought of the submissions this year.
Thanks, Jacqueline. This year there was a diverse range of project scales and types across all stages of learning in every category. Jurors were particularly impressed with the calibre of each entry, and particularly so the ongoing uplift in the quality of learning environments being created and delivered for all stages of learning across the entire region.
And what was the judging process like this year?
Judging an overall winner across the program is always challenging. Identifying the best of the best requires jurors to clearly understand both educational and design narratives and how these have been translated to create exemplary spaces for learning and community.
Thank you to you and all your fellow jury panel members for your time and expertise in judging these awards. Would you like to please announce our overall winner?
Sure. The winner is, from Category 3, New Construction, New Individual Facility under $8 million, Lepperton School and Community Hall Redevelopment in New Plymouth in New Zealand by Robertson Idzi Architects.
Thank you, Mark. And the judges had this to say. Within a strong field of entries in this year's awards program, one project in particular stood aside from others. Lepperton School and Community Hall Development immediately resonated with the jury through its development journey and narrative, along with its succinct and well-considered entry collateral. This school is truly at the heart of its community. The project exemplifies the rewards and opportunities that arise through successful long-term collaborations of architect, educators, student and communities in realising learning environments which belong to both place and community. Over several years, the architect has journeyed with the school to understand their educational program, responding with a series of connected learning hubs configured to acknowledge that each student learns differently. The project also demonstrates investment in community engagement, in co-creating spaces of meaning, significance and purpose to this small country village. Congratulations, Robertson Idzi Architects and Lepperton School. Congratulations to all the winners in these awards, and thank you for watching this awards presentation. You may wish to re-watch this announcement. It will be available for viewing soon on the Learning Environments Australasia website. You can even share it on social media to your friends. The book 2021 Contemporary Learning Spaces, featuring all the award entries, will be available to buy through the Learning Environments Australasia website as well.